This is my first tattoo. It's a music note, it's a treble clef, and it's a semi-quaver and a quaver. Because I've always studied musical theatre and music, keyboard, things like that, so it's just something that really means something to me.
Tattoos are just permanent artwork, so that's why you've got to be passionate about them. They're on your skin and they're just sort of walking canvases that everyone's out there to judge, and that's why you have to be passionate about it. Lots of people you find get tattoos because celebrities have got them, which I personally don't think means anything. It just means you're copying someone, where's the individuality in that? Whereas for myself, I get things either because I like them, or they're based off something, or they mean something to me. And I think that's sort of just a sign of being an individual within society, and that's all I think they mean nowadays within general life.
I've got a friend who does a lot of my tattoos, but I've been tattooed by most of the artists in Liverpool. All the good ones I've been tattooed by. Got my first tattoo when I was 15. From then I was drawing up and sketching and painting. I think in the end I just ended up with that many designs I couldn't pick a few to have, so I'm just gonna go for them all. I was quite stupid and got my ex's name tattooed on my wrist, but I got a bit bored of explaining to people how easy it was to cover up, so started jokingly saying I was going to get "is a cunt" tattooed underneath it. And when we split up, I'd told that many people I just had to do it, really, so that's probably my favourite tattoo at the minute.
Your artist has a lot of responsibility with your tattoo, because especially if it's got meaning, if they don't get it to be what you envision in your mind, it will fall short of your expectations. And if you've then, say you've got your daughter's name or your son's name or your dad's name or whatever, and they do it awfully, you've got to look at that forever, and it's not going to represent the feelings that you want it to. Whereas if they do a fantastic job, you'll forever look at it as a wonderful piece of artwork, and it'll bring back the memories that you wanted to.
Are you getting any more?
Yeah. Saturday we go. Did you forget?
Yeah, no, that's our last one, yeah. Yeah, got Alzheimer's.
It's always better, isn't it, when it means something to you. I've got a tattoo on the back of my neck that I got when I was 16, and it's just, I absolutely hate it because it's like my own star sign. It's like, how self-centered can you be? But it's when the tattoo means something, it's like you'll never get bored of it, you never get bored of looking at it, even if it's the shittest tattoo. I mean, like, I've got smiley faces on my knees, which it's done the other night when I was absolutely rotten. But it's like a tribute to Ozzy Osbourne, so it's the worst looking tattoo ever. It's as unflattering, but when I look at it, it's like, it reminds me like my music and stuff like that. So, shit at the tattoo, but the better the meaning.
I've got 4 tattoos, they've all got different meanings. A couple are religious. The religious ones are on my arm. Triquetra's a continuous loop that signifies the Father, Son, the Holy Ghost. The first one that was on my side, I drew that up when I was about 9 or something. I took it in to show my granddad when he was in hospital, and he was like, yeah, you should definitely get that done when you're old enough. But he died that night, so I did get it tattooed on me.
I was raised a very strict Muslim, not that you can tell now, considering probably looking at me, you just go, she's pierced and tattooed. Definitely not your average Muslim. But my dad was really, really into it. And as I went down this sort of route in life, he basically gave me the option of, you can stop what you're doing, take all your piercings out and embrace your religion, or you can not speak to me anymore. And consequently, I have lost my dad as part of it. He doesn't speak to me, he tells people I'm dead. Things like that. He really has truly rejected me as his child. So I sort of got those tattoos to remind me of a time that I did embrace my religion and I did respect, and now I'm just, it's the person that I am, so it's my way of representing what was before, but incorporating what is now. I do have specific reasons for it that you don't necessarily tell everyone and people won't always understand, but if it makes sense to you, then that's all that matters.